morning, welcome everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'm going to be giving you a prediction reading for the 23rd of May. Oh, holy goodness me guys, nearly at the halfway point of the year. First off guys, I have got a little bit of admin. Welcome anybody new as well to my channel. I've got a lot of new subscribers. It's really wonderful. We've built a community here of people who are pretty much seeing the truth that's going on out there behind the scenes that we're not really seeing on mainstream media. Don't forget guys, of course, hit the like buttons, and like I said, please feel free to comment. We know YouTube does play around with a lot of my comments. They disappear, come back. I have to look in 3 different places for my comments. It's a little challenging, so bear with me. Sometimes it can take a little longer than normal to reply to your comments for me because I don't always get them on time, as we know. Okay, first off, a little bit of admin, guys. Cheers, everyone. I have got my coffee. Oh, I picked up this coffee cup today. And look, it's my hubby's, I'll go that way. Football team, the Sea Eagles, Manly Sea Eagles, which they're not going so well on the ladder at the moment. But there's the Eagle, guys. Keep flying above everything. Sometimes you just need a coffee, don't you? It's really cold here this morning, guys. Winter is upon me. It's about -4 this morning and a huge frost outside. The dogs were really cold. So I am here with my doggos. Of course, I've got Sophie here. There's Soph. And Sprocket's actually over behind Sophie. You can just see his head. There's his head there. He's wrecked. They had a bit of a run-in with the dog on their walk last night. So they're both a bit overwhelmed. Oh, it's so cold. So I had to shoot inside. Blue sky, though. Whenever we get a frost, like I told you yesterday, we end up with a really beautiful day. You know, it was so nice yesterday. I was hanging out washing and Sophie was out there and I laid down on the grass with her and I just laid down and looked up at the trees and the sky and the birds. And it was just so magical. And my daughter came out and we just sat and talked outside. It was just that real living in the now moment. The sun felt so good. It was just beautiful. Oh, I'm glad a lot of you guys in the UK and that are finally getting some. Cheers to that, guys. You needed it. Holy crap. Getting 1 or 2 days of sunshine in a row is really magical for you guys over there. I know that. All right, a few things to chat about on admin because I like to keep you guys up to date with bits and pieces and what's happening in Oz. We do get very cold here in Oz too. I know people think we don't. The top end is always very warm, sort of Queensland, Northern Territory, Darwin, up and around these regions. But in the southern states like New South Wales, Victoria, South Australia, etc., we can get quite cold temperatures, especially where I live in the mountains. It's really high up in New South Wales. Tasmania gets very cold because you forget, guys, that we're near Antarctica as well. We're not far from Antarctica, which is right down below. So we do get some quite... I know people tend to think of it as like a bit desert-like with like around Ayers Rock, which is now called Uluru, as red dirt desert. That's only parts of Australia. That's like the middle of Australia. The rest we can get quite low temperatures. Not as low as Canada and other places, I'm guessing, but nonetheless, we probably, where I live, which is not about an hour from Canberra, and Canberra can get cold temperatures too. The lowest we get is -10. That's pretty cold. I'll get dumped on with snow probably twice a year. I don't live in actual snow, which is good because I don't think I'd cope with that at all. You have to go like up the mountains for that. All right, enough of me yapping on. Let's get into it. Yes, of course it has, guys. And you guys have been telling me you've been getting it too. The bird flu has arrived in Melbourne. Everything arrives in Melbourne. Victoria, the state of Victoria, Melbourne, the most locked down city in the world. Everything seems to happen there. And it's called the H7N7. And they're putting chickens down. We know this has been happening. There was a contaminated egg or something found at an egg farm. And they're calling for calm on the news. Yes, be calm, guys. Stay calm. Everyone stay calm. And they said that this could be a future pandemic. Looks like a little bit more fear being fed to the Australian public yet again around the bird flu. Oh, it just goes on and on. On and on, guys. The other thing is New Caledonia. We've been talking about that all week. Oh, France's little island that Macron's running is out of control. They're transporting heaps of Aussies and people, holiday makers, out of New Caledonia. They're getting them back to Australia. And they reckon it's bad. There's smoke, roads are blocked. It's complete civil unrest, I guess you could say. So that's still continuing, and it's about democracy. They're taking their free speech away. We know what's going on, guys. And also in Oz here now, we've got, this could be a little bit to do with Elbow, I'm thinking. We've got the nuclear power site proposals. That's going to go down like a lead balloon when they announce where they're going to be putting their nuclear reactors or whatever they are, where they're going to be making all this stuff. Because I'm guessing a lot of people aren't going to want it next door to their houses. And I'm guessing that they're not going to be in some of the elite suburbs, are they, somehow? I've just got that feeling, guys. What do you think? Watch this space, guys. And, oh, yes, we've had a lot of UK lately. And we've got Sushi's called the early vote, July 4th. And you have got to wonder why. Why is this happening, guys? Has he done his duty and he's ready to move on? Watch this space there, guys. A lot going on in the UK. Sushi has announced it. Oh, Sushi is not so popular, is he? Oh, goodness me, guys. I know a lot of you guys have also... Oh, this is just too tiring. Too much going on, guys. I can't even keep up. Cotton swab. We know, which is, you know, what do you call him? C. Schwab. We won't say his name. Is letting. I know you. We heard weeks ago there were rumours he'd had a heart attack and died or something, but now he's apparently stepped down and resigned. This is the latest. Is it a rumour? We have no proof of anything. Did he ever exist? We don't know. Was he AI generated? Who knows? Anyway, is that just part of the awakening? Just to scare people and wake them up? We still don't know. They talked about that he wouldn't just hand the reins over to anyone like, you know, say Billy Goat, Tony Blair, whoever's part of the team. I wouldn't be surprised if I saw Dictator Dan pop up from, yes, Melbourne, the most locked down city in the world. They said he was going to let his family take over. So maybe he's got family that's going to step in and take the role. So don't get too excited. Oh, we know how it all goes. It just continues on its merry path, doesn't it? I think they're meeting again in Davos, aren't they? Someone was saying. So there's going to be more and more meetings. The other thing, Taffy, you are funny. You're always on my channel. Thanks for being there. You were letting us know about this moon landing movie, and I did hear something briefly about it. And it's fake, and it's about that is the moon landing fake and questionable, and it's called Fly Me to the Moon. Look out for it in the cinemas, guys. It's going to be released in July. And I did watch the trailer. Go and watch the trailer, guys. It's funny. It's got that guy out of Magic Mike. What's his name? That good-looking guy. Is it Tatum something or other? Not Tatum O'Neill. What's his name? Not Tatum O'Neill. It's a girl, isn't it? Channing Tatum? Is it Channing Tatum? Something like that. Magic Mike, anyway. We all remember him from his movies. He's in Fly Me to the Moon, and he's with, I can't remember who is it Scarlett Johansson or someone like that. Anyway, so this movie's coming out. Thanks, Taffy. And I did notice in the trailer there was a ship on there, guys, yes. And it did look a little bit like the Indian spaceship that landed on the moon. Very, very similar, guys. So there was a little bit of a likeness there. You remember the cardboard preschool cutout one that we thought did look a little bit sus. So let's look for that moon landing. Sophie, sit down, please. I'll be with you soon. Only just starting, Soph. So thanks for that, Taffy. Let's all go check out the trailer, guys. It's going to be worth going and watching, I'm guessing, because it'll probably prove how piss easy it was to pull the wool over everybody's eyes back in the, 60s, wasn't it? Oh, dear. Never boring, is it, guys? And Pam Colley, you were actually telling me about an animation film. Pam, you're unbelievable. You're always commenting on my channel. I really appreciate you being there. It's called The Boy and the Heron. Go check out the trailer for that too, guys. It's an animation film. And towards the end of the trailer, it says, a tool to heal our collective souls. So I'm guessing there's some kind of message in this animation. The Boy and the Heron. Heron. Go check it out, guys. Go watch the trailer and see what you guys think. But I reckon there's going to be some messages in that animation film. Let me know if you've actually seen it, Pam. I'm not sure where you can find that either, if it's on YouTube or Netflix, but we'll look into that, Pam. And Pam, also, you gave me a great song. You guys are awesome. We know music's very important to the channel here. Despite my singing, guys, it's about the songs, as we know. You gave me that beautiful song, Pam, Up, Up and Away, in My Beautiful Balloon. And it's by The Fifth Dimension. Go listen to it, guys. It'll bring back so many memories. I think it's from the 60s. 60s or 70s. It's one of those. Do you want to fly in my beautiful balloon? And it is. It reminds me of us. Another high vantage point, looking at things from above in a very peaceful way. You think of floating around in a hot air balloon, it'd be pretty quiet unless the fire thing's going or whatever. It'd be pretty peaceful up there. So I really did like that song. I haven't heard that for a long time. Thanks, Pam. Go listen to it today, guys. Up, Up and Away, My Beautiful Balloon. And the other, hang on a minute, where are we? Oh, that's all the admin I've got for today, guys. Wow, got through that pretty quickly. There's one more thing I just want to read to you guys. Sorry, guys. It's so cold here this morning. I am warming up, though. I've got my coffee, so everything's good. Dogs are snoring. Everybody's happy. I'm going to read a little bit from The Mountain Is You, guys, because we're always needing to understand things. And we know on this channel that people are waking up. We know it. You guys are telling me all the time. And we know the awakening is about letting go of your past hurts, pains, experiences that you've collected along your travels. And I'm just going to read this little bit. It's called The Psychological Trick to Release Old Experiences. Because as we know, you don't want to stay anchored to the past. We talk about it all the time here. Just because an experience has ended doesn't mean it's over. We store unfinished and unresolved emotional experiences within our bodies. Cognitively, we often find that we are stunted by the time in our lives in which we were damaged or traumatized. We got scared, we never got over the fear, and as a result, we stopped growing. And this would be spiritually. Often what we don't realize is that the experiences that hurt us most aren't usually the ones that we are indifferent about. There is something within them that we deeply wanted or still desire. We weren't broken by a breakup. We were broken by wanting love that wasn't right for us. We weren't devastated by a loss. We were devastated because we wanted so badly for that personal thing to remain in our lives. We mentally became trapped in these places from which we will still crave an experience. What we don't realize is that we have to sort of free ourselves from it so that we can go forth and create it in real time. Instead of accepting the ways we think life did not work out, we have to be able to see what was at the core of our desire and figure out a way to still give ourselves that experience now. The truth is that when we are unhealthily attached to something in the past, our perspective of it is often distorted. We aren't seeing reality for what it was, and we need to assist ourselves in being able to broaden our mindset and open up to the truth. Instead of longing for what we didn't get then, we have to release ourselves from the past and start putting our energy into building the experience right now. And I love it. I love it because we always and constantly here are talking about living in the now, learning to be present, learning to live in the now, being right here, not worrying about the past and freaking out and having fear about the future. All these things. So I thought that was pretty significant for us. That's a good book if anyone's interested in it. I'll just leave you the name, Brianna West, is it, or West? It's a really good book because I always talk about the mountain we have to conquer and overcome is the mountain of our own stuff. It's ourselves. That's what the awakening is. It's waking up to who you really are, isn't it, guys? And discovering yourself again, like being born again. And I'm getting that song by, of course I am, Mariah Carey and John, what's his name? Really good singer, John Legend, Born Again. With you, I'm born again. Oh, beautiful version. Go listen to that song, guys. I'm getting that. Okay. And, of course, they won't leave me alone, so I've got to give you the Josh Grogan song. They raise us up so we can stand on mountains. That's what the awakening is. It's about rising up into your own frequency, power, and vibration. All right, let's get straight into the reading, guys. Cheers, everyone. And see what comes up. I'm still getting that the prime ministers are like all talking in riddles. They're talking in riddles and they're making everybody very confused. Riddles can be very hard to solve and work out sometimes. I'm just getting there's a lot of confusion, a lot of leaders talking in riddles. I would say here in Oz that Elbow talks a lot in riddles. I was watching a video this morning, guys, of Avi Yemeni, the guy that works for Sky News. Check him out on YouTube. Avi, A-V-I. I think it's Yemeni, Y-E-M-I-N-I. I think just, it'll come up anyway, guys. He works for Sky News. And he was at the Plasticine protests and anti-Semitism protests and all this. And they're allowed to just go ahead and do whatever they want. No one's hardly getting arrested or anything. And Elbow's just letting it all happen, basically. So and then they're interviewing Elbow about these things and he's just like detaching from it. He's not even engaging in a conversation about these protests or anything. So this is kind of the talking in riddles. He'll talk in riddles, but all these leaders are talking in riddles. I think we could say Sushi's very good at talking in riddles, guys. And see, this is what happens then. It creates these questions. And the riddles is, if you think of a riddle, it's not really an outcome, is there? A riddle is something you've got to really put your mind on and go, huh? And try and solve it yourself. It's not simple. Riddles have twists and turns and it's hard to work things out. That's what I'm getting. All these leaders are talking in riddles. All right. Oh, you know what I wanted to mention to you guys too? Have you noticed, and I'm sure you have, the amount of planes dropping in severe turbulence? There was one near Thailand yesterday. Oh, God, one person died and heaps were injured. And this happened the other week as well. There's been quite a few. I'm wondering if the geoengineering weather manipulation is causing a few of these problems because the planes are like just dropping out of the sky at huge amounts. Very strange. Never used to hear about a lot of that. I don't know. Give me your opinions, but I do sometimes, when I hear these things, you kind of go, very strange indeed. Anyway, maybe we're just hearing about more of them now, but I do question, when you play around with the weather, you get different kinds of weather because you're mucking around with Mother Nature, aren't you guys? All right. I'm getting this for us, guys. They're showing me a rainbow, right? A rainbow, and you've got your pot of gold over here. Where the rainbow begins, we have brought the light back. This is what I'm getting. I'm getting this picture of a pyramid with light shining through it and creating a rainbow effect. It's a glass pyramid, and I'm seeing it on an album cover. Is it Pink Floyd? It's one of those album covers where there's like a pyramid and I'm getting a rainbow. Is it Pink Floyd? Oh, I'm not sure. But I am seeing an album cover, a black album cover with a triangle and like a rainbow coming out of it. Let me know if that means anything to anybody. But I am getting that. I think it's Pink Floyd. I just keep getting Pink Floyd. I could be wrong. We're the start of the rainbow. BS detectors and awake people are the start of the rainbow. So this will only keep growing now because the light's getting brighter. The light's starting to flicker through this glass. It's like if you held a magnifying glass and the light comes through, it starts to like burn a leaf or something like that. It just creates more warmth, more fire, more glow, more light. This is the kind of energy I'm getting. We just keep shining our light. And I'm getting that Doobie Brothers song. Keep on shining your light. Gonna make everything. Pretty mama gonna make everything all right. That's I think that's Old Black Water. Keep on running, Mississippi Moon. Won't you keep on shining on me? I'm just getting that. Just keep shining your light. And shining your light is just being you, being in your truth, being who you are, being honest to yourself, and staying in your truth, power, and integrity. I'm just getting that. But we're at the start of the rainbow. We're creating the rainbow but it's by our energy, guys. We're bringing color back into the world. By being awake people, you bring color back into the world. And I'm getting that song. Color my world with sunshine bright as day. It's color my world. It's a color my world. I'm getting that song because we know once you awaken, the whole world looks different. The color comes back into the world. The crispness. You see things with joy. You feel things. You have more compassion. Everything's brighter. Everything's clearer. We talk about it all the time. Look at me seeing that little scarlet robin bird the other day. Never seen one the whole time I lived here, 24 years in the mountains. Never seen one. And never seen one ever. And the colours were that crisp, the reds and blacks and whites. This is how we're seeing things, guys, now. We're bringing colour into the world by being awake people. And colour, if you think about it, to me, is energy. Colour brings energy. Colour brings energy. It does. You think of colours. You know, if we lived in just a grey world, it'd be very dull and boring, wouldn't it? But when you put pops of colour like warm yellow sunshine, for example, that brings warmth and that feeling of sun. Pink is that glowing feminine sort of energy. Blues are serene and water. Colours create vibrational frequency as well. And that's what I'm getting. We bring colour into this world, guys, by staying in our truth. It brings colour into the world because it helps people to wake up. All right. I know you guys understand as awake people, that's how you see the world through that different lens and the crystal glasses that I always talk about as well. All right. Oh, and I'm getting that. They won't leave me alone with songs. Oh, I'm getting Cyndi Lauper. Some people say I look like Cyndi Lauper. I've had like 2 or 3 people on my channel tell me I look like Cyndi Lauper. I don't know if that's a compliment or I don't know how to take it. She's a bit out there, isn't she? But I did love her music. And I'm getting that True Colours, that song. Your true colours are shining through. 'Cause you're beautiful. How's that song go? True colours. That's what I'm getting. We're bringing the true colours back to the world, guys. Yay! That's our job as awake people. So I'm getting that song as well by Cyndi Lauper. All right. They're showing me actually a lot of people. Sophie, stop chewing. Come here. They're showing me that a lot of people's frequencies are off. Oh, Sophie's very high maintenance. Sorry, guys. You know, she likes attention all day, every day. I know you guys are used to my dogs. Where are we up to? Oh, they're so distracting, my dogs. Hang on. Sit. Too distracting. Oh, Sophie. Oh, gosh. Let me get my train of thought back. Sorry, guys. Oh, yes. The frequency is off in a lot of people. What? Sophie, sit. Come on. The frequency is off in a lot of people waking up now. It's showing me people like this kind of image, like almost like zombified, really. If you think of a zombie movie and people walking along like zombies, I'm getting that because their frequency's off. People aren't feeling right. People are disturbed. People are uncomfortable. Not you guys on my channel because you're awake. We've already gone through all this kind of stuff. But the people waking up are really bothered now. They're really upset. Their focus isn't clear. They feel distorted. I'm getting this distorted like energy. That's what I'm getting for people waking up. Their frequency's off. And you know what it is. It's because they're coming into their own energy now. They're having to wake up. They're being forced to look. They can't avoid things now. They're starting to know what's going on. They realise there's a lot of corruption in government, etc., etc. And your government doesn't really have your best interests at heart, which we talk about all the time. So I'm getting this distorted energy now. And these are the things that cause people to wake up, guys. It's like they're going through their physical change in their body. Because this is not only a spiritual process we know it's a spiritual awakening, but it also changes how you feel in your body. A lot of us here have gone through a lot of ailments, aches and pains. We still are. My knee still plays up a lot. I know Jen, yours does. A lot of us have a lot of aches and pains and little tweaky things in our bodies, which we kind of put down to, like the book was saying, past feelings and hurts and fears and things. We relate a lot of things in our physical body to the things going on in our lives. Example, Louise L. Hay has a very good book we've talked about before, You Can Heal Yourself, and she relates things to shoulders and neck pain, and like neck pain's not wanting to look back at the past, and just these sort of things. Knees are usually about moving forward, feeling stuck, things like this. So I feel like this distortion in the people waking up is them going through their change and transition now into that feeling freer, going with the flow, stopping. Well, they're probably having a bit of resistance. I would say we talk a lot about resistance in the body and contract. When your body contracts, I think we could all relate to that. But they're going to have to learn to go with the flow instead of resisting everything that's currently coming at them, like the cost of living, house prices, everything like that's caused people to contract. So I'm getting this very distorted energy for a lot of people waking up. Not you guys on my channel, because we're very, we know how to like shake the energy out. I'm getting that Taylor Swift song, shake it up, shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. We know how to shake off the energy, and we know how to shake off feelings, like example, anxiety or a bit of fear or a bit of dread or anything that comes up. We kind of go, oh yeah, we recognize it and we acknowledge it, but we don't stay stuck in it. That's the difference. We move on. We go and do something that helps us, like dig in our garden, or we'll take the dogs for a walk, or go and sit in the sun for a while and watch the beautiful birds. We do whatever we can, guys. Might go and cook. Doesn't matter. We know how to shift that energy in our mind, which helps our body as well. That's what going with the flow is. We bring ourselves back to the moment. We live in that now moment. We don't allow, like once upon a time, for example, if we got anxiety or fear, we would probably let that build up to the point that we became like really quite physically sick or depressed or suicidal or felt overwhelmed or got really sick, got migraines, like, you know, the list goes on of ways that it can really affect you. But we've got much better at mastering how to navigate that, because like the guides keep saying, we're doing our spiritual master's degree this year. So we know how to, Sophie, good girl, implement things that are going to help us to keep us moving forward and flowing. So this is what's sorry guys, this year is very complicated. I probably muddle some of you up sometimes. All right, let's keep going. Sprocket, Sophie, I mean. Oh, she keeps chewing because of her grass allergies. I might have to get her a shot soon. She's very itchy. I'm getting daylight is returning. It feels like we've been in darkness for a long time. And I think a lot of us here, it's been, 4 years, there's been a lot going on. Probably started way back before that. But I feel like daylight is returning. We just have to know that things are brightening up. Things are going to get better. Because we're on the turn now. We've waited forever for people to wake up, guys, but it is happening. You guys are confirming it all the time that you're hearing of people who are waking up. The daylight is getting brighter. It's like the guides are saying it's like we're not quite at mid-morning yet. It's like the sun's come up and we've got sunrise, and you know how sunrise has that lovely feeling and the birds are everywhere and there's a little bit of the golden light on the horizon, and this is kind of where we are in the awakening. We're sort of moving into a brighter light is what I'm getting with the awakening. We're definitely heading towards the brighter light. We've passed the tipping point. I keep getting that. We've passed the tipping point in the awakening. Now we're shifting into a much brighter future. Well, that sounds positive, guys. Fingers. Fingers for China, though. You need a brighter future. Oh, my God. Because we don't want it to go down the road that the current narrative is wanting us to go down, the current leaders doing. That's not looking brighter if we go that way. So we will take the daylight getting brighter image, won't we, guys? All right. I don't really like talking about war, but it does come up occasionally. Israel's a disaster at the moment. I think we could all agree, if anyone's seen any visuals, although we don't know what the truth is, has it gone quiet on the Ukraine front? Only temporarily. But I do feel Israel's like just a total humanitarian disaster I'm getting. There's not much hope I'm getting for Israel. It's just a complete mess. Hence, sorry guys, but I hate to say it, but this immigration stuff's still going to continue globally. It's like everybody's just being spread around the world from these parts. I think we knew that was already kind of happening. Like I said, in Oz, things are getting quite hostile down in Oz, and people don't like it. The same with the UK. People don't like people bringing their volatile energy to their countries, because it's not that country's issue, like UK or even China, Australia. It shouldn't be everybody's problem what's going on over there, because we know a lot of it's around, well, everything really. Well, religion is one of the biggest, isn't it? So there's many reasons, but I am feeling that Israel's a total write-off, and everyone's just been spread across the world, basically. Well, they have to be housed somewhere, don't they? They can't keep living there. Well, I am getting that. How does this happen in this modern day and age? I don't get it, guys. War is such a senseless, useless thing, isn't it? It doesn't ever bring anything good. What good does it bring? Nothing. I'm getting that song again by Frankie Goes to Hollywood. Is it? War. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again. War, it's good for nothing. Exactly. He nailed the song years ago. That was in the 80s, I think. Wasn't it? Yeah, Frankie Goes to Hollywood. Oh, I love Frankie Goes to Hollywood. He was so good, wasn't he? All right. And the guides are saying to us that we have to try and understand people more. We have to try and understand, I know it's hard, guys, because we're so intuitive and sensitive, and we really listen to our guidance and gut feelings and things, but we have to try and understand this from other people's perspectives, which we can do. We've always been very good at putting ourselves in other people's shoes, but I guess we get a lot of frustration, which kind of blocks that as well, that it's very hard to see their perspective because we're only seeing it from our perspective, which is, like I always say to you guys, we're on the 360-degree mountain, right? They're showing me the old pyramid peak again. We're sitting up here watching all this going on around here. What's coming from this direction, what's coming from that direction, what's coming from behind, what's coming from... We can see that because we're at the top of the hill. But we have to remember that these people can't see it. They're not on the top of the hill. They're not awakened yet. So they're only seeing what's coming to them on this side of the mountain. They're not seeing what's there, and what's there. So we have to... the guides are saying be more understanding, that they've still got a lot of climbing to do in order to understand what's really going on. They're still not... A lot of people aren't quite getting it. As much as they're awakening and they know something's a bit fishy and something's up and some things aren't adding up, and they're still unable to really piece it together and get the outcome of where this is headed. And I say that to you a lot about the young ones, like they're digitally savvy, they're fine with their, bank cards and that on their phone and all this stuff. And if they go digital ID, whatever, they don't realize that this is going to end up a controlled, tracked and tracing system. They don't know it. A lot of these people don't know it. We know it because we can see the other side of the hill. We know where it's all headed. Following in the footsteps of Communist Panda. But a lot of people still don't see it. So we have to be a little more understanding. That's why the guides always say, just take that step back and let people talk. Because it's by them talking and sharing their viewpoints and things that they start to work it out themselves. And we're getting better at that. I'm trying. I do struggle with my mother, as you guys know. I do struggle with her a lot. But I am trying to be a better listener when it comes to a lot of people waking up. It is hard though, isn't it, guys? So we have to be, we've got to, because we can't just go, because again, people glaze over and they'll just shut down. We want them to keep opening up. So that's why we're getting this guidance from the guides to just take that step back and chill. It's very important, guys. Just, as the guys keep saying, just focus on us and just become very good listeners. Being a good listener is a gift anyway in life that we all need. Because I think we know, having been through what we've been through in the last few years, people don't hear anyway. We could go wah, 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 and people don't even hear it. We said all this 4 years ago, guys, and now we've got people telling us about it now, and we're like, didn't I post that and share that like 4 years ago? Do you not remember that? They didn't even see it, guys. They weren't on our vibrational frequency. They just didn't see this stuff, but they're seeing it now. A lot of them are seeing it now. It's just so frustrating. I understand, guys. I understand. Don't worry. But see, we've dealt with a lot of our frustration. We don't carry as much of that anymore, do we? Maybe because people are waking up, we don't have to feel as frustrated. Because there was a period where it felt like no one was waking up and we were like just the only ones that could see it. And it was like, that was frustrating. But now a lot of people are seeing it. Okay. I'm getting there might be something around Kate Middleton. The Raw Kardashians might make a little guest appearance. We know that Chucky hasn't been held back much with his big C diagnosis. He hasn't stopped him much, has it? We might get a little viewing of Kate. I think they need to do it to shut people up because people aren't believing it. And like you guys keep saying, where's the kids? Where is everyone? It's only William that we're seeing. Like, it just doesn't make sense. I mean, I know, yes, if you've got cancer, and a lot of you know because you're going through this journey or have been through it, it's tough. My sister's been through it. I know what it's like. But you've also got to be a real person. You can't just hide yourself away from the rest of the world. Come out and be a real person. Acknowledge what you've got. You're still human. No one's saying that you have to be this perfect person on a pedestal. If you're still a human being and you have got cancer, own it. Own it. You might help other people that are going through that journey too. It's a very strange thing, but I do feel we might get a viewing of Kate. And it might even be some sort of little interview. It might be a little interview one-on-one with her. It could be that down the track, a one-on-one interview of how she felt, what she went through, what was the trauma she felt, was she worried about her kids. It might be this kind of thing. We might get that down the track. I think they need to do that, actually. No one wants the AI generated sitting on the bench chair outside in the garden, fake one anymore. People want the real deal. So I feel like that might happen down the track. Like a little interview with her. And they'll ham it up a bit too. I feel like they'll work on her makeup so she looks a bit bedraggled and tired and drained. And I do feel that bit of a, well, to be honest, another little marketing ploy that, well, the Royal Kardashians don't lie. This is happening. Who knows what's happening? It's too weird, isn't it, guys? Let me see if there's one more thing and then we'll pull some cards, guys. Tell you what, I can't wait for the Biden-Trump show when they do that debate. I'm fanging for that, guys. I just can't wait. I'm getting that song for some reason, Sweet Home Alabama. Alabama. Maybe someone's going to visit Alabama, like Biden or something. I'm getting Alabama. Sweet Home Alabama, I'll be coming home to you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Not sure where Alabama is, but it's got to be in America. By the sound of that. I'm getting Mexico. Of course I am. And they're just showing me visuals of Mexico. It's like nearly empty and they've all poured into America. That's what I'm getting. It's like the tap's turning off now because there's nearly no one left to come over across the border into America. There has been thousands upon thousands and thousands of people. It's almost saying like in the millions. Oh my God, Father, where are they all going? Oh, and they're saying Mexico is quite downsized now. Oh, the Mexican border gate scandal. What the hell? But the thing is, how do you get them back then? Like if Trump got in, how do you get people back over the border? You don't, because they would already be all blended into society and have alias names and make up. No one knows who they are because they never came with papers, most of them, did they? Anyway, to be continued, that saga, guys. Okay, let's pull some cards first. Let's pull some cards and then I'm going to do a little bit of my In the Now book because I really think that's where we're at the moment. We're really in the now. Hang on. All right. Let's pull. I'm going to pull two of the Oracle of the Unicorns first. Oh, I need the glasses, guys. Growth. Seek out a mentor or guide. Take baby steps as you grow. Be willing to learn from others. Beautiful. It's like learning to fly. And I'm getting that song, Learning to Fly by Tom Petty. Round again. Learning to fly. But see, we are willing to learn. We never here on this channel, like, think we know everything. Or my mum will tell me that, I think I know everything. But we're always growing, learning, evolving. Gosh, we even learned from music and so many areas that we've like opened up to. Baby steps. And it is baby steps. You don't just, your life just changes overnight. You've got to keep evolving and keep moving it forward too, guys, haven't you? So I'm getting that. Seek out a mentor or guide. And I'd say we actually listen to our guides. That's our main mentor, isn't it? Our guides. Sanctuary. Take time out from the world, spend more time alone, meditate or go on retreat. No worries. We're good at doing that. We love our homes or our havens. We look for peace and quiet. We go to beaches, walking in the woods, camping. We do so many different things, guys. Oh, we even chill out and watch Netflix just to escape the nonsense that's going on in the world. It's unbelievable sometimes the stuff that's happening. Spend time alone. And see, we're very comfortable in our own company. We don't feel lonely. Because it's not that we're alone. A lot of us lost friends and family, etc. during the jab wheel experience. We know that. But you only need a handful of friends anyway, don't you guys? And sometimes friends and things can hurt you more. Like we're very aware of our energy and protecting our own energy. So we're very comfortable being, for example, around our pets, our animals, and you know, we keep a pretty tight circle of friends now, I would say. We're pretty protective of our energy. Now, I'm going to read another chapter of the Be Here Now book because this book is absolutely gorgeous. Oh, I'm going to read you this, guys. The Way Appears. And look at the path. The opening looks like Australian landscape there, doesn't it, guys? There you go. The Way Appears. Because we're always questioning where are we heading next and where are we going and is the reset real? So I'll read you a little bit here. While there is merit in being prepared, setting goals and having a destination in mind, it will be presumptuous of us to believe that our life journeys are completely within our control. Unscripted, unexpected developments of all kinds can create both wonderful and trying diversions on the paths we might have envisaged for ourselves. Indeed, the ship of life sails herself, and we are implored to live fully and faithfully, letting her do so. When we journey fearfully and begrudgingly, experiencing our lives as problems to be solved, life mirrors our attitude back to us in all manner of unwanted experience and states of being, confirming our negative beliefs and perpetuating our unhappiness. Conversely, when we surrender to the unknown and move through life with humility and positivity, we magnetize joyous and life-affirming experiences towards us, enhancing and illuminating our lives. When we see and believe that life is on our side and we live as such, we welcome peace and bliss into each moment. We needn't always know, nor can we ever truly know, exactly where we are going next, where we will be in 5 years or even 5 days' time. But we can live courageously and gratefully right here and now. One step at a time is more than enough, even and especially during difficult times in which we cannot quite see our path forward. In the words of Sufi mystic Rumi, as you start to walk on the way appears. Isn't that beautiful? It's true. Because if you think about it, there's the picture. If you think about it, really, guys, the last 4 years, we did not know how this was going to unfold. And just putting that one foot in front of the other and trying to move our lives forward in a calm and peaceful and content way has just really helped us to shed a lot of things and sort of flick things off. It's like water off a duck's back now. If people say stuff to us about conspiracy theorists or whatever, whoop-de-doo. We don't care, do we, guys? And we've learnt by living in the now and accepting change and going with the flow that life's much easier. You don't get the resistance and painful contractions and feelings in your bodies anymore. So I really love that. The path will open up. The path will open up. It's like trusting guidance, trusting where you're heading, trusting what's happening, because that's a big one, isn't it? And not staying stuck and stagnant. We often talk about that. You don't want all the mold and cobwebs and things growing all over you. You want to keep flowing like a freshwater stream, don't you, guys? All right, I'll see if there's one more thing to close with. Oh, I'm getting that. I'm getting a Neil Young song. Is it Four Strong Winds? 4 strong winds that grow lonely, 7 seas that run high, all as winds come what may. And I wish it could be winter, those for us to share. And I've been through this 100 times or more. Oh, I'm not sure what the song's called. It's a very pretty song, though. I think it's called 4 Strong Winds. 4 strong winds that grow lonely. We need to play that song today by Neil Young. It's a pretty song. Hang on a minute. That snoring is a little distracting, isn't it, guys? Just a little bit. Oh my God, he's so... Look at his little face. And where is he? Oh, you can only just see him. Where is he? Have a look at it. Oh my God. God, they're giving me Nirvana. They're giving me Nirvana. And I'm hearing him on the guitar. I'm just trying to think what the song is if I can get through the snoring. Cut through the snoring. I can even hear him on the guitar, Nirvana. Oh, I'm going to just skip it. I just can't get to it with the story. But I'm getting Silverchair. Wait till tomorrow. Wait till tomorrow. I'm getting Silverchair. They were a great band, Silverchair. Wait till tomorrow. That's a really positive song. Go listen to that song. I'm sure it's called Tomorrow. Even that boy, wait till tomorrow. Oh, we're getting some old songs today, aren't we? Hang on, I'll see if there's anything else. Oh, they're giving me that song by Live. Lightning Crashes. Everyone knows that. Lightning crashes and that's a great song, actually. Lightning Crashes. And that is about, I think someone had a stillborn baby or something. It was something like that. But see, that to me signifies the death of our old self. That's what I'm getting from like the song Lightning Crashes by Live. I love Live. They were one of my favourite bands way back when. They were brilliant. They had great energy. So I'm going to leave you with that, Lightning Crashes. Go listen to those few songs today, guys. I would say goodbye from me and the doggos. Bye from Sophie. Come on, Soph. Come and say goodbye. Sophie, here she comes. Oh, she's a ding-dong, isn't she? Say goodbye to everybody, Soph. Oh, she's a funny girl. She's beautiful. She's a very affectionate, cuddly girl. And goodbye from, let's see, where's Sprocket? Sprocket, you going to say goodbye, darling? No, nothing. These two oh, they're a funny pair. Take care. Thanks, guys, for just all your wonderful comments too. I really do appreciate your feedback. It's beautiful letting each other know what's going on. I know a lot of you read each other's comments. It's beautiful by the number of likes on them. It's great. We actually get the real news here on Chrissy Fitzgerald Psychic channel. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Don't forget like buttons. Please consider subscribing. Great to have you here. And comment. I'll talk to you soon. Take care, everybody. Bye.